Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff and today we're gonna have some fun playing Magic, and I have the most fun thing you can do in Strixhaven here for you guys today with Body of Fling. So Body of Research, 6 mana sorcery, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, put X counters onto it where X is the number of cards in your library. So we can make this a massive creature, and if we just had a 60 card deck, we can make it really big. But with an 80 card deck, we can make this thing massive and make it a 69/69. Nice. We know that a 69/69 creature is not quite big enough to just win games by itself. Yes, if it hits in for one time, it's good enough. But there's a lot of little dudes in this format right now. There's lots of little creatures to block and chump, and this just needs a 1/1 to chump it to stop it from getting over its face. There's also giant killers and eliminates and a million other bounce spells like Brazen Bower to take care of this card. So we need to fling it on in there. So with Kazil's Fury, as an additional cost to cast a spell, you sacrifice a creature and it deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. That means their face. And that alone would be really fun, but the fun does not stop there for this deck. This deck is full to the brim of the funnest things you can do in Standard. Also, a quick reminder, I had over 118,000 unique viewers the last month here. That means that so many of you that watch my videos consistently, especially with the returning viewer count, haven't subscribed yet. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. We also have Genesis Ultimatum, which of course we know is really fun. Being able to play this out, get a bunch of free spells and a bunch of free spells to hand as well is really awesome. Being able to use Genesis Ultimatum to ramp up to our Magma Opus as well as using Magma Opus's treasures that it creates to ramp up to Body of Research and Genesis Ultimatum makes for just some of the most fun shenanigans you can ever do. So we have a bunch of really expensive spells up in the top end, so we need some ways to ramp up to them. We have Lotus Cobra, which is of course fantastic, with our Cultivate, which can also get a bunch of lands out there to make sure Lotus Cobra does even more awesome stuff and ramping up to big things. And then of course we have Eureka Moment, which is a fantastic addition to this deck. Be able to draw 2 cards and put a land card from our hand onto the battlefield. It's fantastic. Of course we need to survive the early game, and so we have the perfect package to already go in this, and that perfect package is the Adventure Package. I know this has been done a lot of times, but it is still super good. Brazen Bower, Bone Crusher Giant, and Love Struck Beast are everything that we've ever needed, everything we've ever wanted. It's here right inside of you. This is what you wanna be. Between Brazen Bower, Bone Crusher Giant, and Love Struck Beast, we have the perfect set of early game plays, interaction, and card draw with Edgewell Innkeeper to make sure that we keep hitting our land drops and keep hitting into our big awesome spells. Kazandu Mammoth just having another big body to play here, as well as Decisive Denial just fill out the rest of this deck. There's a bunch of other spells you could play in this deck, but this is what we have for you guys today. So let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, up against Sora, and keep this hand. Me likey. It's good stuff. Never let me say that again, guys. That's my bad. All right, with all the basic lands, Snarls should be fine, and so getting up the Triome tapped when we can. I don't think I need to hold up Bone Crusher Giant for this matchup. Let's go ahead and throw out the token, get out Love Struck Beast, start having some threats on the board for next turn. Cultivate. Cultivate's a little bit interesting. Threats or just get to ultimatums and stuff quicker. They're playing mono black, maybe? All right, down to 19. So 5 mana, 6 mana, next turn 7 mana. So 2 turns from now. At the same time, though, I kind of want to keep a Magma Opus. I guess Genesis Ultimatum also lets us find them, potentially, so it's better to cast ultimatums, right? Solemn Simulacrum. It wouldn't be bad to have this card in our deck as well. I'm playing all in on the adventure side just for some card draw, interaction, all that kind of stuff. But you could totally take all of that out and play a completely different deck. All right, that's nice. Yeah, play the card that they've seen. Do I want to get to the treasure here? We still have ultimatum if with Lotus Cobra survives. If I go for the left shark piece here, I can't cast other stuff, but yeah, kind of already did it. All right, that's fine. I mean, it's still a threat on board. We need to get that out there. It might have been better, though, to go for the Magma Opus into this. They're probably playing some discard in this deck. Humiliate, I would guess. Yeah, the new Humiliate discard is so good. And they just found the white source for it, so they probably do have discard here. I might not be playing Fabled Passage in this deck. I'm trying to remember how I built this. Apparently no Fabled Passages. Gotcha. I also am not playing the Beanstalk Giant, which it's probably an oversight as well. That'd be nice to have. Treacherous Blessing, draw some cards. Still has mana for Humiliate. Skyclave Apparition, maybe. Foretells. All right, so I need to do red and green, I think, or red. Yeah, red is what I needed. Okay. Ultimatum. Body of Research to hand. Oh, dang it. Did I have a chance to get there? No, I didn't have enough mana. No. So we're just going to stomp here just to make sure we get in for the damage. They can draw another card. They probably do have board wipe. But now we have Bodied Research into mag. Like, we have all of our big expensive spells now. And we can also hold up Decisive Denial. Down to 11. Pass the turn. Oh, wait, we don't have Decisive Denial. I didn't have green source there. Uh-oh. Doomscar, yeah, unfortunately. They would have been able to pay for it anyway. All right. Board wipes. All right, so we don't Body Research until we have the Fury as well. We have to be able to do it all at one turn. And we're not that far away from that. Magma Opus can help us draw a card. They're going down to 9. We have 4 direct damage in hand as well. Instant speed, direct damage. They play out the mountain. Pass the turn. They're like, wait, they're not playing a Bonecrusher Giant? Bonecrusher Giant is actually pretty nice to have for later. When if they don't have any ways to gain life, we play it out, and if they have any targeted removal, they just can't play it once they get down low enough. They probably have Doom Foretold, which we can also get around because the token doesn't die to Doom Foretold. Although I guess they would make another token, which then we fight with Decisive Denial or whatever. Pass the turn. Oh, that's right. Gain life from the Maze Mind Tome. All right, that's fine. So they're not dead in, like in next turn or so, but they're still not in great shape. Bane Slayer Angel. Really? Well, we have, do we have enough mana for Body Research into Decisive now? We need one more green source. I can also tap it down. So there's that. All right, Magma Opus. 4 damage. Tap and tap. If we have another one off the top, then we win the game. Unless they kill our elemental. And then we'll hopefully find a green source. Like we've got to hit something decent off of this. A green source is great. So then we can go body research into decisive denial, kill this. Comes in untapped, so I guess I could have gone for, yeah, whatever. Okay, green source. Still need one more green source. There it is. All right. All right, combat swing in for 4. We were also close to the fling if we had found that. I could go for like Eureka Moment and try to go for some stuff here. I can hold up Eureka Moment. We don't have to play Decisive Denial right away. They can't really swing in with Baneslayer Angel. Unless they have removal. If they have removal, then we Decisive Denial kill. Yeah, pass the turn. Otherwise, if they swing in, I mean, we just... Eureka Moment? They might have a Doom Scar that way. Dude, this is so fun. It's just hilarious. Okay. Not quite to where they can crack the Maze Mind Tome all the way. So no 4 more extra life. I love where we're at right now, though. I mean, like Eureka Moment, 2 Eureka Moments. So we have 2 cards to draw, 4 cards to draw here in hand. Yorion is still available that we can have as a threat. Even if they have Doom Scar, or sorry, Doom Foretold, which seems like that's kind of stuff they're playing here with Treacherous Blessing. Okay, Extinction Event on even. Decisive Denial doesn't quite stop that. All right, well, all right. They gain some life. Oh, man. It was going to be so fun. Okay, Yorion comes to hand. There's a Treacherous Blessing to draw with. They have 4 more life they can gain next turn. Alright, well, first off, play a Snarl. Second off, Edgewell Innkeeper into Bonecrusher Giant. Get bodies out on board. So a lot of Eureka Moments. Let's go ahead and play one of them now. I want to bring Yorion to hand or play another Eureka Moment. I think we play another Eureka Moment. Pass the turn. Shadow's Verdict. Okay. Rude. They have land. They still have Yorion. They can also just draw and gain some life. All right, next time we do body research, we have to make sure that we have the fling as well. Okay, Eureka moment number 2. I'd rather draw with this than play it out right away. Stompy Boy is not the worst. Let's go Eureka moment first, though. I might have tapped down too much stuff for body research. Do I not play the body research? I don't know. Stomp their face. No, I guess I don't. Play Bone Crusher Giant. Bring Yorion to hand. Maybe I should have cycled first just to see, but pass the turn. And Bone Crusher Giant's still a decent threat here. Yeah. Draws cards. Up to 9. Pass the turn. There's the Doom Foretold. Knew it was coming at some point. Let's go ahead and cycle now. Come on, fling. Before they find discard. Another Doom Foretold. So we discard right away. That's fine. We have lots of... We don't need our lands. I probably don't play the lands just so that I can have them out for later. Play Yorion. It is hilarious how, like, I'm pretty sure this is a Doomscar, right? So it is kind of hilarious how, oh, we lose our Yorion. Dang it! I didn't think that through. That's fine, actually. I'd rather that they sacrifice without drawing the cards or gaining life or anything. Okay, also Conquer's Death. Yeah, Solemn in the graveyard. All right, come on, Kazil's Fury. The nice thing here is that they don't have counter spells, and so, and Kazil's Fury is something they can't interact with. So if we find it, we know that we instantly win. So we just need to make sure that we don't lose on cards. All right, there we go. Genesis Ultimatum. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let that go to hand for some card draw. Right now, the only thing that matters is card draw. Life total isn't as important anymore, so we're just gonna stop these guys. Actually, let's cultivate first. Get lands out of the deck. Draw a card here. And don't play the land. Magma Opus is decent. Pass the turn. That lets us hit in for quite a bit of damage here too on the next turn. Actually, I can send 4 damage at face, tap 2 permanents and hit in for the lethal with a land drop. All right then. So we know another Solemn Simulacrum's coming back anyway. Ooh.
Trickery is just a hobby. Chaos. Share in my
Everything costs more right now. All right, Genesis Ultimatum. I actually think I want the Brazen Bar to hand here because I think I need to bounce the Tidbolt so he doesn't get the ultimate. Because exiling my graveyard is the worst thing that can happen. So submit 0. Do I let him play? I bounce it on their end step, right? Cultivates do nothing now. How many cards in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna have to discard this. Can't body research this turn and Brazen Borrower, so we'll just actually let's draw with Triumph. I don't want them to find the Kizzle's Fury is the biggest thing. Pass the turn. Cultivate and second body research. I guess the land, right? We don't need a land. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot about the Baneslayer Angel. Yep. Also annoying, but not terrible. For the love, they... Ah, that's so dumb. Nice. We drew so many cards. Okay, how many do we even have left in the deck? Kizzle's Fury. Okay, we still have 3. Is that the first one that we found in the deck? Oh my gosh, that's the first one. How about that? Plays out our Mammoth. All right, down to 10. Come on. We need to draw cards right now, though. That's the biggest issue. All right, so we bounce Tidbolt. We still have to make this turn work. I mean, I have Magma Opus to kind of stop them from gaining too much life or doing anything too crazy. Play out Brazen Borrower. I could have drawn a card with that, though. This game is so crazy. There it is. All right, that's game. All right, we finally found it. Body of Research. Body of Research. There we go. That took way too long. Way too long. Oh, goodness. We finally got there. Went through almost 60 cards. Oh, but we did it! We did it! Yes! Oh, that feels so good. What a game. That was a fun game. All right, up against Sophos, and lots of tap lands. Snarls are nice when you have a Triome, but at the same time, though, we have a lot of these tap lands here to go with it. But we also have Lotus Cobra on turn 3 into a land, which is actually decent. Let's play out the Mammoth first, maybe? Yeah, because that lets us play it out on turn 2, right? And that's an okay thing to do. Into Cultivate, into Magma Opus Treasure. Ooh, the lolly. All right, well, show the Triome, play the Cultivate. Sorry, not the Cultivate, play the Lotus Cobra. Words. Gosh. Hopefully we'd hit a land, and then we can do even more stuff. Yeah, getting out a treasure here gets us to body of research a lot faster. All right, Hutchbringer does not shut down Lotus Cobra. Dude, Magma Opus seems so good in this matchup. All right, well, we have to play out Triome. Yeah, unfortunately, we won't have enough to actually Magma Opus. I was thinking an untapped land. But this ain't that. We already have the Triome out. I think we just go for the blue and green sources. And hopefully find one more red mana for Ultimatum. But otherwise, we're still just going for body research. I want to see how good it can be by itself. Biggest issues here, it dies... actually, it does not die to the Skyclave card. Because, yeah. Yeah, 69 sounds so fun. Maul the Skyclaves. Alright. Yep. That's bad. Okay, we want that with body of research. Wait, we have it now. Lotus Cobra. Add green source. Body of research. It's a 68-68. Yes. No attacks, pass the turn. We have the fling on the next turn. Let's hope they don't have some way of dealing. I don't know what way they would deal with it. Oh, Giant Killer. Giant Killer kills a 68-68. We were so close to the 69. No! Oh. Where is it? Dang it, you. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, that's the biggest issue. This is the reason why this isn't like a busted card, is because it still just dies to Giant Killer. It doesn't die to a Heartless Act, but it still dies to many things. I think I'm actually wanting to cast this Magma Opus before too long, so we're gonna go Eureka Moment main phase. I was hoping to hit a land to make this untap so I can have some more mana here. But I think I still get to play Cultivate. Yeah. Okay, we're going to play out the Mammoth or Kazul's Fury. Mammoth could also be a decent blocker. Still kind of want a combo. Now let's just get our red source for the Genesis Ultimatum as well. Cultivate. Red source, green source, blue source, doesn't really matter. All right, well, we have all of the mana. Pass the turn. We're not dead yet. They have the Faceless Haven though, so we're not that far away from it either. Magma Opus is instant speed. They do have Selfless Saver, which is terrifying. Yeah, their best play is definitely to for Faceless Haven. Oh. Maybe not. All right, Genesis Ultimatum is good stuff. Is that better than a Magma Opus? Magma Opus gets to kill a couple of things. Oh, that's a lot of protection. Genesis Ultimatum also lets us dig for another body of research. And let us do everything on one turn. That's a 4/5. We also need to try to survive next turn. Down to 9. Magma Opus basically guarantees our survival. Double an ultimatum after that too. Oh man. With Lotus Cobra out, maybe we can get enough mana to still play Opus. It's a possibility. We have the ability to have a Brazen Ball or bounce. If we found one. Nope. But that's a little bit of mana ramp. That gets us up to Magma Opus. We just can't actually kill the Hushbringer. All right, so 1, 2. Self-saver saves Lumark Aspirant, so 3, 4. Submit, tap permanence. Maul the Skyclave isn't tapped yet, so we're going to take that down. We'll tap down Lumark Aspirant as well. And we get ourselves a 4/4. Which can block the Faceless Havens. This doesn't tell them what's targeting what. Okay, it says the damage here, and so it does at least give different colors for what's going on, but that's a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna lie. It is clear enough. All right, blue ones, and then there's the red one that's going there to tap this down too. Saves the all seed? Intriguing. Is this protection? I guess giving it protection from like a Brazen Bar or something is good. I found a Brazen Bar. Oh, I just barely dropped the two cards I needed there. Dang it, man. All right, so how do I deal with this then? So I'm taking 4 here for sure. I should have swung in at least with the 2 mana with Lotus Cobra. This deck is fun. I'm not sure how competitive it is, but man, it's a really fun deck. Hushbringer. Yeah. Need to get rid of the Maul of Skyclaves. Okay, down to 4. That ain't great. Yeah. Decisive Denial. So I can make a 5/5. And then Decisive Denial it. There's a few things we could do here. Need to do stuff at instant speed though to deal with these guys. So I could go for Magma Opus first. That doesn't work quite as well. I can still just play out a Brazen Borrower and block stuff. They give protection from blue. All right, let's try to kill this guy. Wait, no, that doesn't work out quite like I'm hoping. All right, land. I can spend 1 Decisive Denial now. They can also just equip the Maul of Skyclaves onto the next person. But I'm just trying to make sure that they don't have enough to protect from everything. Okay, so then I can have it fight again. In response to this. Which then they can give it protection, which then we bounce, but we need the bounce for this Hushbringer. I also need the land to be able to make the fighting here be lethal. Oh, please do it now. Yes. Give it protection now. That's the best thing that could have happened there. Perfect. All right, sweet. Now we should be able to win. Okay, swinging for 4. We also have enough mana to bounce and play Brazen Borrower. Halvar. Just double strike. Yeah, okay. Now they actually put the one over there because they have the counter on this one. Okay, resolve. All right. Bounce the Hushbringer. I think that we do kill this one. Yeah, let's keep our life total a little bit higher. Magma Opus can kill this. I think we need to find some stuff, get some stuff to our hand. All right, Brazen Bar we can keep to hand. All right, let's go Edgewelling Keeper. And actually, I think I want both these to hand to draw cards with Edgewelling Keeper. All right, get some manas. Let's go Magma Opus, I think, first, since we have, you know, all of the mana. Yeah, it kills a Halvar. It doesn't kill Hushbringer, which is still annoying, but 4 damage there. Submit. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So they don't have haste, so we can attack in, do lots of damage. We have a few good spells here as well. All right, down to 16. We're making headway. All right, this is good stuff. Past the turn. We still have a blocker for the Faceless Haven. This says non-land permanent. Okay, I almost killed myself there. Oops, I should have played out the 1/1 low strike piece token because I don't want to block with Edgewelling Keeper. Wait, no, I have the 4/4. We're good. We're good. Everything's just fine. I want the body of research though. That's the main thing here. So they have a Redain. Snowlands enter tapped. All right, well, stomp. Definitely should have played the left strike piece token. I don't know what I was thinking there. And opponent skips it up. There we go. Decisive Denial, swing in, all the stuff, all the cards in hand. Card draw with Edgewell Keeper. Oh yes, yeah. This deck is fun stuff. All right, up against Flying Potato Boy, and yep, keep this. Good hand indeed. Lotus Cobra, Decisive Denial, Stompy Boy. So we're going to get out Triumph first because we do have the island for the Snarl. Snarls are a little bit funky, but when we're playing 3 color, I do like having dual lands better in general. Well, that's pretty nice too. So we'll show this off. I don't expect Lotus Cobra to live here. Maybe it's better just to go for the Bone Crusher Giant instead. Because I know that's a relevant card here. Yeah. Yeah, I always get too greedy with Lotus Cobras. I should hold them back for 1 turn more often. This time, however, I think we will throw out the Edgewelling Keeper. We can hold up Decisive Denial for protection if we want to. The issue is if you kill this with Stompy Boy, then this dies too. But it's whatever. We can get a treasure with Magma Opus. All right, pass. No blocks. Down to 16. Annex. All right, damage at face. Draw a card. No attacks, all right. Please no Embercleave. One Quandrix command could be really nice here. Yeah, they have it. All right. What can we do now? Do we have anything that can deal with that? Holy Decisive Denial would have been nice. Eureka moment. Trying to see if we can find anything here. No Brazen Borrower, and that's game. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Up against Vanishing, and we have the Triumph for a couple untapped lands. We have some things to play with it as well. That's a lot of interaction. Pass the turn. Yeah, Triumphs are really interesting in this. As long as we have a bunch of 2-drop things to play, it's okay playing a Triumph out on turn 3. Which, guess what we have? A bunch of 2-drop things to play. So we're good. I want to see if they'll go for a pump spell or something there. All right, let's go ahead and kill it. Yeah, dead, son. Treasure here gets us closer to the Body of Research, which in this matchup is actually pretty fantastic. And we have treasures 2 turns in a row. So as long as we hit 1 land in the next 2 turns, we have a big boy. And you know what I like? Big boys. Yeah. Yep. I said that. That's not a land. All right, let's check Beast token. Pass the turn. We're holding out for the Body Research because if we draw a land next turn, we get the treasure here. It will be a 69-69, guys. I don't think you understand how important that is. You do? Okay, good. We have so many tap lands in this deck, though. All right, Magma Opus. Resolve. We also probably want to hold up Brazen Borrower for when they play other stuff. All right, so we have Body Research later. If they have Embercleave, this is bad. Lovestruck Beast. Pass the turn. So fun. Oh man, I like this deck a lot. Like the Magma Opuses work so well in this deck for some reason. All right, please don't have Embercleave. Like if you just could not have it all, that'd be pretty great. All right, so we're taking 1.5 million here. I can block the Annex, or I can block Bonecrusher Giant and have a big boy, and then 2 big boys to block for later. If I don't block Annex, I think I die to the Embercleave, though. We're gonna say they don't have Embercleave, because I think I'm dead to Embercleave no matter what. They have Embercleave. You know what, actually? This kind of works out in our favor. So you put onto the Annex, yeah, you just win the game, so... Now I have to bounce, I have to spend my hard-earned cash, my treasures. Alright, so they trade off here. Annex is gone, so they don't get the tokens, which is really, really needed there. Flipping Embercleave is still so good. Stomp is good. All right, Lotus Cobra. Pass the turn. That's not great. I forgot that they actually pump up here still anyway. All right, well, we make sure something doesn't have the Emberclave. Take 6. Down to 6. Come on, lands. We have so many of you in the deck. I just want another one. More tap lands. We're so close. We're so close. Just an untapped land was all we needed. Or Fable Passage or something. Yeah, good game. You got us. We're dead. Alright, up against Kaufi. Only Edgewelling Keeper for this entire hand. I think we got a mulligan? It's a good amount of mana, though. If I only draw big, expensive stuff from here on out, it's really bad. Let's mulligan. All right, that's better. Keep this. Drop Raisin Borrower. Play out Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, double Edgewelling Keeper next turn into drawing 2 cards. Okay. Yeah, that's good stuff. No attacks. Pass the turn. Luminarch Aspirant. 2, 3, no blocks. Down to 18. Don't really want a ton of red mana until later. Whatever. Draw 2 cards. Still no blue mana. Interesting. Swing for 1. Down to 19. Maul. Man, I just want there to be a time when they don't have Maul the Skyclaves, you know? Like, I have a dream. And the dream is someday we're gonna find blue mana. And that deck's not gonna have a Maul the Skyclaves. Down to 11. Past the turn. We're technically winning the race. 1 blue source and we are in... Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Gosh. Flippin' dang it. Alright, down to 1. How close are we to lethal? 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, they have to block 1 creature or else they're dead. Move the Maul the Skyclaves over. Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, good game. We just couldn't find blue mana. Up against Nick Gray. And man, I just love seeing the 73 there. With the 2 red sources, it probably won't happen anytime soon. But Cultivate, Left Strike Beast, I guess this is a good hand. So we definitely keep this. Hall Monitor. Well, all of our 1-drops and big beefy dudes actually help out quite a bit here. Hall Monitor is a pretty good card. Definitely kill that guy. Snarl. Yep, get another token. We also just want to keep our hand a little bit more empty. What did they find from us? They find a Bone Crusher Giant. Man, they find all the best things. Stop that. Don't do it again, okay? That'd be great of you if you would just, not do that. All right. Lovestruck Beast for days, Mammoths for days, hard things for them to deal with. All of our mountains, every single one of the ones in our deck. Deck. That doesn't help us get to Body of Research, yo. Yeah, Hall Monitor is a great card. I've been worried about that card, honestly. All right, well, Triumph tapped. Lustrous Beast number 2. You needed quite a few hull monitors to be able to tap down all of our blockers. Take that, fool. All right. Let's go. Well, let's go get our blue and green sources. How about that? Stomps us down to 10. Now's the only time we can play Snarl untapped, right? So we do that. Next turn we have Body of Research. Yes. Okay, we just need to find a Kazul's Fury now. Yes. Ooh, add Magma Opus for the next turn. Sounds great. All right, there's a 62-62. Oh, it's so fun. Stomps her face again, down to 8. This deck might be playing like Sling Fire and stuff like that too. That would be bad. Phoenix of Ash. Please swing in. Yes, okay. Magma Opus gives us lethal now. And we got the Kazul's Fury. Okay, well, we came to do a thing. We could... What's better here, actually? Swinging in with the 62-62 or Kazul's Furying it? We can do both. I think swinging in sounds more fun, so we're going to do that one instead. All right, so these guys... Yep, submit those. I could also tap down whatever I didn't need either as well. So let's just tap you guys down as well. Okay, let's go there. There we go. And now we swing in for 62 points of damage. Hey! All right, Kazul's Fury is fun too, but that was a blast. All right, so Body of Research Fling is so fun. We had some 68, 68s, never quite to the 69 and 69. It was painful, but we can do it. We can. So that's the cool thing, is that we can get up to this really fast, and then Kazul's Fury the turn after, which is crazy fun stuff. But the whole idea is that you want to be able to do it on the same turn, and so making sure that you ramp is a good way to do that. Cultivates or Eureka Moments definitely help you do that. Lotus Corpus help you do that, as well as Magma Opus getting the treasure was actually pretty awesome. I really liked how well that card worked out with this, and so I had a blast with this one. I think because I had Lotus Corpus, I probably needed to bring in some Fable Passages, which probably takes out the Kazandu Mammoths. Like, you probably bring in like 4 there, maybe some of the Snarls just because they're good, but we have enough ways to fix our mana that it's probably okay. I don't know. The deck is a blast to play. It absolutely is. Body Research, Genesis Ultimatum, and Magma Opus has the top end stuff. All of the adventure stuff in the early game for just like some good plays, I feel like was a really strong, fun strategy. You could definitely bring in Alrund's Epiphany into this for some extra turn spells. You can do whatever kind of shenanigans you need to with this deck, because this is a deck full of possibilities and shenanigans. I think what you probably do is you probably jump down to like 3 copies of Body of Research and probably 3 copies of Kazul's Fury. Cut out maybe Mammoth and add in like the Furies, maybe some dragons into the deck for the Ultimatum game plan. Playing with Yorion in the Genesis Ultimatum deck actually felt really good. I was worried that was going to be the biggest issue with this deck, is that playing Yorion, you know, having the 80 cards would mean that the 4 copies of this just wouldn't come up often enough. But because we were able to play Yorion, we got 4 copies of Body Research and Magma Opus, and it didn't feel like too much. There were times that we had like Edgewelling Keeper, but none of our adventure creatures, where like having 4 of this and 12 of these in a 60 card deck is, you're going to run into those pretty often. In this version, it's like there's a chance that you don't run into them really at all. Decisive Denial, I didn't really see coming to play too often. We did use it, but like the counterspell side of it didn't happen too much. But that's just because we didn't have it in the opening hands very often or ever. We just found it later on. Eureka Moment was awesome. Genesis Ultimatum as a way to draw cards and use them afterwards is actually really, really good. Being able to like Lotus Cobra, Genesis Ultimatum, and then Magma Opus on the same turn because you hit all of the lands and Lotus Cobra gives you all the mana is a blast. Eureka Moment, pretty sweet card as well. I think everything in this deck I feel like felt really, really well. I think the only thing is that then you shape this deck. You take out ones and two ofs, you change some things up and try to shape it for the meta. And I think that's what you need to do. You probably want a little bit more land. Probably 30 to 31 is better. Even if we do have these modal lands in here. So I actually have 7 more lands than that. But I felt like having untapped lands was kind of a nice thing to have. The snarls don't come in untapped all that often. But I was surprised how often they did. And they definitely helped us cast a lot more things. Like being able to play all of these cards in the same deck is difficult if you don't have that. So that's my breakdown. That's the analysis for the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.